What's driving innovation in the FinTech space? We caught up with expert Bob Veras to learn more.
Never seen so many interesting companies at T3 before. I think we're having kind of a revolution of new tech that's kind of bubbling up. And just examples, there's something called Elements. And Elements does financial planning with an app. And it's not financial planning, traditional financial planning. What they do is they link up to somebody's accounts and they bring in all their information and then show their different ratios and how they're proceeding in their ratios so you can see your progress in real time. And it's perfect for young people. There's Income Lab, which does a decumulation planning system where it shows every single possible way you could decumulate a series of client portfolios in different tax strategies. And it'll show 24 of them. And the ones that win, of course, are the ones that optimize the 22% or 24% tax bracket and then move, over time. But it's technology. It's thinking in a box. You got FP Alpha, which is basically, some people call it AI. I call it machine learning. You've got Holistiplan, which is the best tax planning program ever and captured huge market share in 1 year. And then programs like Hubly. I don't know if people know about Hubly, but Hubly sits on top of Redtail, Wealthbox, and Salesforce and creates these workflows and automatically assigns tasks to everybody on your team based on where they are in the workflow. So somebody finishes something, checks it off, next person, the task shows up in their inbox. You can see everybody's activities, everybody's assignments. There's Nudge and Pulse 360, which automate communication between advisors and their clients in really interesting ways and keep track of every message you've ever sent to them. There's Andy's Wealth, which is it's a risk tolerance instrument, but it's really a client onboarding instrument. It shows the client everything they might want in their portfolio and what the consequences would be, and then creates an investment policy statement. Something, they're not here, but something called Stratify, which is by far it's the closest thing we have to an institutional risk evaluation. It's what big firms like Morgan Stanley use in their risk management profile. So we got all this stuff that's not really being talked about. That's I think pretty remarkable. Econic sits on top of Zoom and brings the Zoom meetings alive. You can create templates for all your meetings. I don't think we've ever had this much innovation bubbling up to the surface before. I think what the reason why we're seeing so many of these new technologies is advisors have been bitching about what they don't have, and usually in years past nobody would listen. And now all of a sudden people are listening and saying that's a FinTech opportunity. And they're acting on it, and advisors' lives are going to get better as a result of it.